Hey guys, Endorsed Model here, and today I'm going to be doing a developer's review of Frontline D-Day Invasion. So let's hop right in. And oh boy, this UI is pretty scary. Not gonna lie, that's kind of detracting. But you know what? We'll give this game a chance. Let's see. I'll be a marksman. I always like being a sniper. So, first impressions are not looking too good. I'd give it like a 3 out of 10 probably for first impression. I mean, it still works, but it looks like they're using some old tech, the basic touch 2. Pick something, so yeah, so we can change out our helmet just by touching it. I'm just gonna go with a simple one if I can. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alrighty, let's get in. Wonder if we can teleport. Oh yeah, strategic capture points. These look like ones that we can do. Let's go to the outskirts. Some action going on here. Alrighty, so I like the animations on the gun. Pulling it out, that's good. This flamethrower fire looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. That's looking up. Visuals overall, probably a 7 out of 10. It's looking pretty nice. Alright, so I swapped over to a different server where we can get a bit more of the action. Ooh, nice grenade. See here. Ooh. Whoop. There we go. It's a little bugged. Alright, so there we go. Pressing Q, it looks like we can. Oh boy. I'm getting low on ammo. I like the sounds as they whiz by. I like the camera shake. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's a little better. It's a little loud. Alright, so it's got some pretty solid gameplay. I would say that the nice. Thank you, man. Overall, I think the gameplay is decent. I like that it's quite straightforward and very obvious what players need to do. See across the top. Got some nice visuals of who owns what. The map's got some cool little, unique little things in it. So overall, yeah, I'd give the gameplay right now probably a, what would I give it? 7 out of 10? I'd give the gameplay 7 out of 10. Map, probably 6 to 7 out of 10. Could definitely use some work, but there's the basic gameplays here and working for sure. Alrighty, so I just wanted to take a minute to look at the UI for this, since this is something that's very lacking in this game. Definitely needs an overhaul, at the least. Few things I just want to point out. This stuff at the top could be probably, you could shrink it a little bit. You could always move this victory bar at the top. up a little bit, and just have it extend across here possibly. And that would make it a whole lot cleaner. I think it would move everything up so it's not quite so in the way. For the German team here, I would appreciate if they had an English, translation, even in like small letters, just so I know what I'm picking. Otherwise, I kind of have to guess, which isn't the greatest user experience. Selection, I mean, the touch to select works pretty well. It would be nice if if they had a bit of a menu that made it a little clearer what you could pick through. It would just clean all of this up and make the game just look and feel a little better. I've got the music button. Leave it off here for a second. Oh, they can also hide some of it. That's good. But what one thing that does really bug me is if you look, just look here. If you look, these are all differing size of text. So if they could get all of that text to be the same size, that would be fantastic. Also font. If you look at this, there's a whole bunch of different fonts and ways that they're doing it. You can see the Victory uses a very thin font, whereas the City, it's a very bold font, completely different font. Yet again, this hide all buttons, and down here I believe the surrender and shop and guns, that's all its own separate font. So I'm seeing at least 3, maybe 4 different fonts used on the screen all at once, which is very just distracting and a little bit detracting. So for those of you who are making game, pick, it's okay to have a couple different fonts, but just mixing them all up in the UI like this is not a good idea. I would suggest picking, one main font and going with that. So, yeah, that's my big thing is the UI. I do like the gameplay. When you are playing the US, you can swap, I believe. One thing that I would like to see is that we weren't so far off from the shore. I played a little bit here, and as you can see, it's pretty far out to get to the beach when you're the US first starting. So just bringing this a little bit closer so you can get into the action a little faster would be nice, I think. And you could mess around with that as well. So yeah, I do like it. I do like they have like a level at the top. It's in that I think is in a good location. It would be nice if it did something. I don't know that it does anything at the moment, but that's all right. Oh, there's a special room. It doesn't all. Probably a special kill script in there, so that could have been done a little better too. Maybe only teleport you to a different, like a separate little room. And that's a trick you guys can use, if you have your own little special place. This goes to a like a VIP room. Instead of just like killing anyone who touches it, you walk up to the door, and if you have that Game Pass or whatever you use, then you don't actually have to have the room on the other side of this. You could have the room like a separate little place, but it'll just teleport you from here to that room. Otherwise, you could always pop up a message and just let someone know on what it is. It also would be nice if my name coloring was based on team. It's a little confusing being the Americans and having red as the team. But overall, I'd give this game 5 6 out of 10. They do have, you know, they've got some consistent players, and there's some good basic gameplay here. You know, and all the it's very straightforward, which is excellent. I think it just needs a little polish in terms of UI, and then maybe refining just a few of the aspects of the gameplay. So yeah, 6 out of 10. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 overall. If you guys want to play it, I'll drop a link in the description. And if you want to see other videos like this, where I review other games, give my perspective as a developer and what I think of them, how they could be improved, go check out my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys in another video.